For this introduction of this project, my team and I were given a task on how to design, set up and configure the wired LAN for Hotel Pets Sdn Bhd. The company provides us with some requirements, such as we need to provide 10 PCs on the first floor and 5 laptops on second floor for their staff. Next, we need to manage all of the PCs and laptops which are connected to switches via cable. Next, all of the switches will be connected to router using wired LAN as outgoing sources. We also need to manage all of the wired cabling using for this setup must at least UTP cable. Besides that, this company requests our team to set up their web server regarding their hotel pets services and product. Lastly, all of the PCs and laptop staff are required to be able to access their website as default successfully.
In this section, I will explain about our design of network with Cisco packet tracer. This is our network design. We can see we have 10 PCs is located in the first floor and 5 laptops located in the second floor. There are 3 servers. First server is DHCP, second server is DNS, and the last server is web server. We also have 2 switches. Switch and PC connect to each other to form a LAN 1, and laptop connect to switch to form LAN 2. Router connected both LAN 1 and LAN 2 that have different IP protocols. The physical structure we use for this project is point-to-point connection. Point-to-point connection is a very simple connectivity, easy to handle and maintain, also provide the highest bandwidth because there is only 2 nodes of a link. Next, network topology we use is star topology. Star topology is a dedicated point to link to central controller such as hub and switch. Star topology also easy to manage and locate problem. For this project, we connect all 10 PCs and 5 laptops to the central controller, which are the switches. Transmission media that we use is the guided mode. In this project, we require to design a full wired network, so we don't use any Bluetooth or wireless devices. The type of guided media that we use is twisted pair cable to connect all devices. The connector that we use is unshielded twisted cable UTP cable to connect PC to switches and switches to router. The limitation for this type of media are used for short distance and cannot penetrate through wall. In our project, the cable length is limited, so the cable can only reach the nearest floor. Lastly, network and connecting devices that we use is switch and router. Switch operates as data link layer and store MAC address table. Switch does unicast, unlike hub. For router, it operates as a network layer. It connects 2 or more different LAN that have 1 or more different IP protocols. In our project, we use router to connect LAN 1 and LAN 2 that have different IP protocols. In this section, I will show a quick demo and show the web server of our project. First, I will try to use a PC to ping a laptop that have different IP protocols. So we need to find the IP protocol for the laptop. I will choose laptop 5. So we can see the IP address is 172.16.16.10. So we go to the PC 9, go to command prompt, type ping 172.16.16.10 and press enter. So we can see that the laptop replied to our message. means that our network is working. So PC in the first floor can communicate to the laptop in the second floor. Next, we will check the website of our server. Go to laptop 3 and click web server. Type the hotel's name, domain. So this is our homepage. We can see the title Hotel Pets, and this is the about section. This section show about the inspiration and concepts for these hotel pets. This section is services section. In this section we sell branded pets food. And the last one, the contact section. We can send message, and the message will send to the hotel department.
Now we go to the cost of the project. For our budget of the project, we had allocated around 60,000 ringgit as the cost of the project. Firstly, we have 1 unit of router, and for switch we have 1 unit of 16 port and 1 unit for 8 port managed switch. And then we have 5 units of UTP LAN cables and 10 units for PC and 5 units for laptops. And the total cost would be around 52,176 ringgit.
The strength and weakness of this project. The strength and weakness of the type of topology. Okay, the strength of the topology is the star topology is less expensive than a mesh topology. For example, in a star, each of the device needs only one link and one input or output port to connect it to any number of others, which is easy to reconfigure and install. Star topology also use less cabling to be housed, and addition, moves, and deletion involve only one connection, which is between the device and the hub. Star topology also have other strength, which is robustness. For example, if one link fails, only that certain link is affected, but other of the link is remain active. Next, the weakness of this topology is star topology is the dependency of the world topology on one single point, which is the hub. If the hub become affected or inactive, the whole system is dead. Next, the strength and weakness of type of the cable. The strength of the cable used in this project is UTP cable, which are UTP cables are less expensive than STP cables. Next, UTP cable also are easily dispensable, which means UTP cable are much smaller cable than STP cable, and because of the size, it is easy to work during installation. The weakness of UTP cable are UTP cable have the shortest usable cable length, which is around 300 meters, rather than fiber optic cable, which is around 2 kilometers or more. Next, the weakness of the server is hard to maintain, which means if the server has problem, we as a staff of the company cannot easily detect where the problem is and why the problem appears at the server. Next, the maintenance of the server needs to be maintained only by a specialist network. Lastly, if the company did not hire any specialist network, the maintenance services of the server will be high because there is no one can handle the server, and the company need to search a network specialist, which will be probably the company a lot, which will cost a lot of money.
Now we go to the project recommendation. Firstly is high installation and replacement cost. In my recommendation, the company should operate a hybrid network where office computers with a need of speed connect to a wired network and other device can use a Wi-Fi connection. Secondly is firewall. For any wired network connected to the internet, firewalls are the primary security consideration. Wired Ethernet hubs and switch do not support firewalls. Software products like Zone Alarm can be installed on computers and routers offer equivalent firewall capability built into the device. And last but not least is reliability. The most common problem with wired network is loose cable connections. A bundle of tangled wires can result in damage and performance degradation. In my recommendation, using cable ties is an excellent way to keep the cables out of way. Okay, now these are the links that we use to refer for our project. And this is the website that we use to download the Cisco packet tracer.
Thank you.